Well, they finally pulled me over. Two younger sheriffs running together. One, I guess, writes the tickets. The other one, I guess, is the brutal, violent, arresting officer. And then the other one would just join in. They violated all my rights, every single one of them. I did not commit a traffic violation at all. They decided to pull me over anyways after they ran my plates, and probably at least found out I didn't have insurance. That's a scam. That's to force me to pay, an insurance company, to help them make money off me. That's all it is to do, to help the insurance companies make money off me. That's a crime. That's extortion. They're committing all kinds of extortion everywhere when they force you to do things against your will through threats of violence, incarceration, which is kidnapping, because that's what's in there, kidnapping, and other things, coercion, coercing you into doing things, him demanding me out of my truck was coercing me to get out of there, or something bad gonna happen. So that's what happened. I told them about 42 U.S. Code 1983. They knew nothing about it. What's that? Told them what it is. Told them that they're violating 18 U.S. Code 241 and 242. Didn't care about that. They wanted my ID. I said, before I hand you my ID, you do not have my consent to run me under that all caps name. They didn't care. They ain't gonna listen to that. I already told them all that. Told them I don't consent to that. Told them that 2 or 3 times. After they demanded me out the vehicle, because that's what they call it, a vehicle. It's not under the transportation code. It's a truck. It's not a commercial vehicle, but but they ordered me out of the truck. Then they got my license, and they still run me under that all caps name, in that with the all caps name in that system, and so they got me on the warrants that's under the all caps name. It's not under my normal name, even though I signed that ticket. It's not an admission of guilt, but still, all of a sudden, just I'm guilty of something just because I don't show up to court. So it's all bullshit. I'm suing them. I'm getting a hold of Delete Laws if he'll contact me. And I also just decided to contact a lawyer from Dallas. I'll bet these will get me off everything. So I'll find out Monday when this one calls me back. What they can do and how much it'll freaking cost me. I'd rather pay them than give my money to to these thieves and let them make that money. They got to make $350 off me in county jail. In there for about 2 hours, about it. Then I was out. I had to walk. Like 3 freaking miles to a store. My age, 47, and done had a heat stroke once, and didn't fall out. Came close, but I didn't fall out. I did get to that point, and I worked through it. But it's stupid. I had left my phone in the truck on purpose. I hit the record. I guess I didn't hit the button for record when I went to record, and so I got nothing. So I'm fucked on that. All I'm gonna have is FOIA requests on their body cam, both their body cams, and the vehicle. Because in the vehicle, I did say I must sue under 42 U.S. Code 1983 for their vehicle cam to record. So. Them cuffs they have nowadays, they do not feel good. You know, from around the side of your wrist all the way to the front, you know, the top part to the other side, that's where it hurts. That's where it hurts. On the bottom, you don't feel the cuffs. They wrap around your wrist and they hold you right there. And you know, and when you twist your wrist, the cuffs with about this much room in between them. You know, that's it. It ain't this much room, so you can twist and, you know, be able to do something. It's this much, you know, just an inch. You know, it's all you get, and everything else from the side of your wrist all the way around to the other side, you know, is tight. I do have a mark there. You see that red mark? Can you see it right there in the bend? You know, and over here in the bend. It's hard to see, but you kind of see it. You know, if I can get the light on it. It's hard, the position I'm in. You know, but yeah, they were tight. But they at least let me sit the way I wanted to sit in that back seat, and it was still uncomfortable. I was facing the door, you know, crunched up against the seat, you know, my hands behind me, so it wouldn't hurt so bad. It hurt, but it didn't hurt too bad. You know, I tried to sit there. I told they need to put cubby holes or something back there where we can fit our wrist up in there and be able to somehow sit in here. This is done on purpose. So these are torture cuffs. You know, they hurt. And then, you know, when I tried to turn to get in there, that hurt. But they at least allowed me to do that. And they still, you know, seat belted me in, and I had to ride like that. It didn't take too long, like 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes to get there. So I really didn't get to be in them, but about 6 minutes. They still, my wrist hurts right here on this side a little bit, but you know, they're designed to hurt you. They're not designed to just hold you. They're designed to hurt your fucking ass. So yeah. You know, back then when I in the 80s, or you know, when I was arrested, late 80s or it was early 90s, when I wasn't arrested, I was detained and I was a teenager, you know, 14, 15, you know, and they put me in cuffs. Those cuffs didn't hurt. They were those original ones that were more round, you know. These are different. I really didn't even get to look at them before he put them on me to see what they look like, but I could feel, yeah, they're a new design and they are made to hurt you, you know. So yeah, it hurt. It left a red mark while I was there. I showed them, but they ain't gonna take no pictures of that stuff. There ain't no evidence to use against them in a court of law. You know, they ain't transparent. Oh, well, since that happened, let me take some pictures. You know, yeah, this is what they do. No, they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. I told them that, you know, the only people that force people to do things against their will are criminals. And then he's all, oh, so we're criminals, huh? You know, and he took it. The motherfucker took it, you know, not in defense of anything. He didn't take offense to it. He was happy about it. He's a tyrant. I didn't even get their names. I got one's name, you know, the one who gave me the ticket, the ticketing officer, Austin Reynerson. Or Reinerson, whichever way says it, R-E-Y-C, you know, right there. That's what it is. And he gave me a warning, but they arrested me on the warrants, the 2 warrants I had, because I didn't show up for court, you know, one time. I don't know what the other one is, but I know there's 2 warrants. I guess it was a bench warrant, you know, the second one, you know, because it had been a year nearly since I didn't show up. But and you can see right here, cover this part up. See the violations? There's nothing, you know. No, 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 radar call. Well, radar? How can there be radar? I wasn't speeding. I was going 10 miles an hour under the speed limit. I just noticed that, So apparently I got radared. So they lied. But they followed me, about nearly a mile, before they finally, pulled me over, and I didn't get to, do the job, but then come to find out there wasn't enough, material to do the job, so, I wouldn't have been able to really do much today. It'd been, I would have gotten paid for the gas, that I used, but, so that job's pushed to Thursday of next week now, but, yeah. Money. They made $350 off me. Ain't they happy? Woohoo! $350. Yeah, they got another one in, and another. There was someone else. They got injured there at the hospital. I don't know if they're gonna that they're being arrested for something, but and they all gathered up. They was woohoo about. It was a certain someone. They was excited. I want to get a FOIA request on the processing room video cam, to show how excited they were about something that they should not be excited for. Because these people are this person probably is not even because I don't know, probably not a pedophile, whatever, but still, they treat everybody the same. You're the enemy. They don't care. They got you pulled over. You're now a suspect. An enemy. What they call you. Your vehicle. That's what they call it. And it's not. It's personal. Not attached to a contracted business for commercial use. As a unemployed or self-employed commercial use under contract with the government. They're not supposed to be doing any of this. And they can't force you to have tags and insurance and all that stuff. They can't. There's no law in the Constitution that allows that. Because it goes against what's in the first 10. And people don't want to understand this. They're not Constitution law-abiders. They are man-made law-abiders. That's what you are. You're not a constitutional law-abider. You're a man-made law-abider. Man makes up these laws and says they're laws when they're already put down on paper as policy, regulation, rule, ordinance, traffic, or they're violations, they're infractions, they're not laws. It's not a law. It's just an opinion. You're going to. That's an opinion. It's not. It's stupid. If those speed limit signs went there, there'd be no speeding. There'd just people going fast. Oh, they're going fast. And we're supposed to have that right too. Dangerous freedom in America. What America was created for in 1776. To be free, to do what you want, to decide how to travel in your private property how you want. It is not what they call it. It's not a motor vehicle. It's not vehicle, period. It's not, commercial vehicle. It's not even attached to a commercial vehicle. I'm not attached as a commercial, self-employed person. Anywhere. I'm not contracted as a self-employed individual to the government. Their shit should not apply to me. The transportation codes apply to people using their vehicles or others to make money. I'm making money at the job I'm at. I'm not using my personal private property to make money off of. I'm making money off my labor. When I get down and start doing stuff, I may be hauling material, but I ain't being paid to do that. That's what that's for. If you're being paid to drive, paid to operate a privately owned private property. It's not what they call it. You let them call your stuff what they want, and then then they can do what they want to you. I heard vehicle when they said vehicle, but he wanted me out. He wanted to start getting violent. He came closer to the door, and so I decided to go ahead and get out because I didn't want things to get violent. I do not want to get hurt because I'm not the type that likes to get hurt. I will fight back. I do not like, because they're going to want to hurt me. So it's better for me to just go ahead and get out, and let them put that fucking crap on me. But they know. I did that. I even told them when they were starting to pat me down after they had me in their handcuffs. I do not consent to any of this. I consented to nothing. Them running me under that all caps name. Them, depriving me of my rights. They don't care. Their job, and their only job, is to make their bosses, the lawyers, the jails, the prisons, the judges, and the politicians money. They're making 7 different figures money off of us. We're their piggy bank. And then they get to make money. So it's 8 different figures. The police, the law enforcers, which are sheriffs, police, troopers, whatever, they get to make money. And then they take you to jail. The jail gets $350 here. When you're in there, you're processed in. Once you're processed in, $350. Yep, they got to make $350. And then here comes the lawyers, and then the judges. That get in your, and they get in your pocket. You're charged for those trial fees that they charge you for. They don't come from the taxpayers. They come straight for you. And you don't pay it. Oh, you in jail, and then they can make money off you. While you're sitting in jail. Or prison if you end up going there. So yeah, on the 6th this next month is when I gotta go to court. Where did it state that? Oh, that other piece of paper. Excuse me. While I have you kiss my ceiling. Alright, it says on the 6th day of wait a minute. I swear that I will appear before the municipal court on the 6th day of April. They ain't giving me no time. There used to be a 30-day time. Between the hours of 8 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. or upon notice by the court or pay the principal sum of $520 plus all necessary expenses incurred in any arrest for failure to appear. I further state that I will appear before any court or magistrate before whom this case may Wait a minute. This is April. Uh-oh. What? There it is. So they only give me 4 days. Or 3 days in between now and then is all they gave me. Wow. In April. Wow. Well, there it is. So I only have 3 days to go in and pay $522. And today's Saturday, so that would be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Wednesday. No more waiting 30 days, to do anything before court. I guess when something warrants, it's, they only give you just a little bit. Damn it, they don't give you no time almost to get ready for any fucking thing. Well, that's all I have to say. I'm making this too long.